from the State Office of Refugee Resettlement,
which is the federal government.
Which is through the federal government.
Right. So this refugee process is not really a humanitarian effort. It's a money-making operation, correct?
I think
you wouldn't do it for nothing, right?
I think you can think about it potentially that way.
I think it is exactly that, because you wouldn't do it if you had to do it for free, would you?
Well, I don't focus.
Yes or no? I know I wouldn't.
I think because I'm a social worker, and that's kind of where my training is.
The point I'm trying to make is, you wouldn't do it. We all know you wouldn't do it if you had to do it for nothing.
Well,
correct?
Well, couldn't we say that about anything that we do?
Yeah, but I'm talking about this particular thing.
This particular thing, and me personally, yes, I would do it because I'm actually not getting paid to do it right now.
But there is money coming from the federal. You just told me you get money from the federal government.
I mean,
so there is money coming in somewhere.
There is money for this kind of project.
So this is really not a humanitarian effort at all.
And I think part of the talk that I gave is that the U.S. refugee resettlement policy is not only based in humanitarianism, that's a piece, but also international policy.
Look, you're getting money to do this. If you weren't getting any money, you wouldn't do it. And we all know that. You wouldn't quit your job and start wearing jeans and a t-shirt and do this on your own.
I don't think you know me very well.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to tell you. I know, maybe you will. Maybe you're a good-hearted fellow. Maybe you're a good-hearted fellow and all that stuff, but American citizens are being hurt deeply. Did you know that in LA County, 95% of the murder warrants issued are from illegal aliens? Did you know that?
I did not.
Did you know that in January in LA County, the 10 most wanted criminals in LA County were illegal aliens? Did you know that?
I did not.
Did you know that what's that called where you get your card? Social Security. Did you know that there's 1.1 million numbers have been stolen from the Social Security number? Did you know that? Yes.
And
did you know that
to clarify, I'm not talking about undocumented.
I know what you're talking about, but what you are but it's part of the problem. It's part of the problem. You're either part of the problem or you're part of the solution. You are part of the problem.
That's fine if that's what you think.
No, it's not what I think. I think it's exactly what it is.
And I would disagree.
Well, you can disagree,
and that's fine.
Can you disagree that 1 + 1 is 2?
I can't.
Of course not, because it's the truth, right?
Okay.
When I'm telling you, I'm giving you facts that are the truth, and you're going, well, I can disagree. But you can't disagree with 1 + 1 = 2, correct?
But I'm also telling you that what you're talking about with undocumented immigration.
You're making excuses on me.
I'm not. I'm
yes,
saying
you are.
It's different.
You're making excuses.
Excuse me, sir. Is this something I can help you with? Seems like there's some issues here, and we've invited.
Yes. What are you? My name's Mike Dietrich.
Mike, Victor Manalo.
Manalo.
Yes.
And what do you do? What are you?
I am a dean here at Claremont Lincoln University.
Okay. Well, I was asking him. Is this a humanitarian effort or is it a money-making operation?
For what are you talking about? What are you referring to?
Refugees. Are you doing this for nothing, or are you getting paid for this?
Okay. To do what? You're talking about it.
I think you're kind
providing services to the refugees.
I think I was pretty direct in my question.
No. I'm trying to figure out I don't know if you're referring to what we're doing here today, or if you're talking about what Chris is referring to.
What I'm trying to say are you getting money from the federal government for doing this?
For doing this event today?
For doing refugee resettlement.
Well, that's not part of what we're doing here today.
Words with me, I think.
No, I'm not mincing words. I'm just trying to understand what your question is, because we're doing an event here today. We're doing an event here today where we've asked people.
I know. But I'll ask you again. Is this a humanitarian effort, or is this a money-making thing? Would you do this? Would you have this whole process if you weren't getting paid by the federal government?
Well, I think you're assuming we're getting paid,
which we're not. Me. You guys don't.
No, we're not getting paid by the federal government to do this.
So you're not getting any money at all?
No. To do this event?
No, I mean talking about you're up here promoting refugee resettlement. You want to talk?
Yeah. No, we're not promoting it. We're just talking about that there is a policy here in the United States.
Sure, splitting a lot of hairs with me, guy.
Is that your program?
Though.
Minty.com?
It's not our program, no.
Okay. So I think what we're trying to say is, just like the gentleman asked a question before, there's a lot of American citizens out there suffering and hurting. I'm
totally
an
agree with
activist
you.
in the black community. The same format you use needs to be used in the black community. It has been destroyed, not just here across the country. Okay, and it's heartfelt to come to places like this, and we know our federal government is promoting it. That's one reason why we're here. Hard-earned taxpayers' money. We all have worked out there and contribute. Our kids are graduating from college, can't get a job because of illegal immigration and refugees. Did you hear how they want to build Detroit up now with refugees? And we feel that's fair. And we are unfair. We feel they're going to do that all across the country. You're destroying our neighborhoods to promote them, to bring them over here, to give them taxpayers aid and money, and that's unfair. This program right here, you're promoting that. What's going on?
No, we're not promoting it. We're just describing how we're going to respond to people that are here in the United States that are having a very difficult time trying to deal with issues from their country which brought them here.
What about the citizen here in our country that's having a real hard time?
And there are other venues. There are a lot of other people that are talking about it. And I think you need to go to the federal government. They're the ones that we're just.
If you have a floor plan, because I want to take this floor plan and take it to the black community, because it seems like you're more concerned about promoting refugees other than American citizens.
That just happens to be our topic for today. That it's just because
and this
we're
is a
talking
university
about it today,
which receives federal funds. This university.
No, we don't. We're non-profit.
You're private. You're non-profit.
Yeah, we're private non-profit.
Okay.
We don't receive anything.
Okay. But you're accredited through the government.
We're accredited not through the government, but we are an accredited university. But I would be happy to talk with you more about how we could bring this to other communities, because I totally agree with you. Yeah.
No, I don't, but I have a point.
If you want to give us your information.
Because it's just